Yeah, but like I was saying, they got tinted males. All right, they come in a similar box. All right, you don't get the reflection, so you can't see yourself in it, but you do get that little shiny and description. Game of Joy. All right, comes in the box, and then it comes like that with another pulley. For those of you with the small fingertips, you can pull it out. But let this segue into the next fragrance. All right, now this was one of the biggest ones that was talked about. I want to say last year or slightly the year before that. Made some waves, especially in our cul-de-sac. All right, in our little corner of the community, I saw a lot of people talking about this. I think this was the first fragrance that really put it on the map nationwide. I'd say nationwide, what I knew. Yeah. Talk about it. What's the story behind Game of Joy, man?
So yes, so Game of Joy. This goes back to really our childhood. There's this tradition in Persian families. Every time it gets to summertime, we don't really eat a lot of heavy lunch. Our lunch is watermelon, bread, cheese, and fruit. And then it gets served with tea, and then that's how we have a lot of times. We're sitting outside, and this would be our afternoon and lunchtime. So we wanted to bring that experience. It's always a happy experience. We were always smiling. I don't remember one time that in summertime when we had this, we were sitting down, we had a bad time there. The music was on, we were dancing. It was just a beautiful, beautiful time. So we wanted to bring all that experience, all those notes into a fragrance, but then not too much of like watermelon, not too much of passion fruit, but make it wearable, make it happy. So then that's why, when I was talking to Richard about it, we added some Timor pepper, we added some incense into it. And then it just made this fragrance such a happy place that every time I'm outside, even at the shows, and everyone, they spray it. As soon as they spray, they smile. I'm like, I don't need to even talk about this anymore because you're smiling. So it's taking you to a good place. And that was the four main keynotes: that passion fruit, Timor pepper, watermelon, and mango that started this fragrance. And then we work on everything else around it to make this wearable, make this have a great longevity, have a great sillage. This one is have all of it together, from longevity, sillage, from even what do you call it? I lost the word.
You said from sillage and projection.
And, longevity, yeah. So longevity, it's kind of have it all. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, for sure. We got some Game of Joy appreciators in the chat for sure, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I saw one of our constituents. All right, and he was like, "Look, dang presentation." But yeah, man. But no. Hey, look, I got to get this. Look, I wanted to hold off before I put this on skin because I haven't had it on skin for over a year. Man, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's got to be one of the next ones you get, Jims. You got to get it for summer." Blah blah blah. All right, listen. Off top, of course you get that watermelon, you get the mango. I mean, you don't even have to smell it. You get that fruity blend, all right? Now there's a ripeness, almost like a tartness in here. And I want to say, I know which fruit it was. I looked at it. I'll pull passion fruit.
Passion fruit, that's right.
Yes, because it's that same ripeness, kind of tartness that you get in Icon. Shout out to Mo and Kajal, all right. But yep, this is nice, man. Now here's the thing: you get a fruity blend, but you're not going to distinctively recognize all the notes, which is a good thing. But it's funny though, for those who spend time with it, for the 4 fruit notes that you put in here, I think you might actually be able to kind of see how they blend together, because you've got mango, passion fruit, watermelon, and pear. All right, you get the watermelon. Watermelon is, I mean, you don't have to talk about that too much. If you smell fruit, you smell fruit. You know watermelon. All right, the mango, they killed us with mango last year. All right. If you don't know mango, where were you? Okay. Yeah. You know, mango and passion fruit, they killed us. They beat us over the head for the past 12 months over mango and passion fruit. But the thing that I like about this is the pear. So it gives it that sweetness. It brings out more of the fruitiness. It takes away from the tart. But it's almost like, I like to say this in the yin and yang. You get tart, but you get sweet. You get fruity, but you get ripe. And you get freshness in here as well. And it's just like a push and pull type thing in the opening. But it is good.
Yeah. And you know, and again, just not to make it too fruity, too sweet, we wanted to balance it out with a little bit of peppery, woody notes. You know, that's why, you know, we added sandalwood. There is incense in there, even though the incense was in the beginning so strong. So we had to keep adding more fruity notes in it to just, but then the incense helps the fragrance to last long, to project. Yeah, it's just that notes kind of started to really blend in better together.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the notes and whatnot. I'm sure that that some of these have a bigger effect on the dry down once the fruity opening kind of dies down, dissipates and whatnot. But I gotta ask, man. So in the dry down, now you said what you wanted to, but in the dry down, what was the point in doing the dry down as it is? Because I see cypriol, which can kind of have a earthy, woody kind of feel at times or whatnot. And sometimes I think cypriol, they use it for what? Yoga. So it's like, it's that ethereal feel, ethereal. I guess ethereal feel. But yeah, so what? I know you didn't want it to be too fruity, too long, but what were you looking for with those dry down accords?
So the dry down accords it's mostly so for us, you know, we wanted to keep the happiness, the energy of the fragrance until the very last moment that it's on your skin. But you know, I also didn't want, because sometimes when it's too fruity, too sweet, it's kind of off-putting and people get a headache. They don't want to always have that under their skin. So that's why we added those notes as it dries down. Even though when it dries down after 6-7 hours, you still can smell the watermelon, you still can smell the passion fruit, but it's not as harsh as the opening, but it still stays on your skin. It's become a skin scent, but in a very subtle, beautiful way. Okay. So that was the whole point, whole point behind using those notes and ingredients with it.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good explanation. Hey, and it definitely hits on there. From what I can remember, it was one of the reasons why I wasn't as appreciative at the time, because on the dry down, I thought it was interesting. I thought it gave it a twist and it made it more of a fragrance, because it did take away from its simple dissipation into whatever was in the undertone. But yeah, man, no, that explains a lot, especially when you're using the cardamom and the timar, you know what I'm saying? Definitely when you're looking for something a little spicy and whatnot. So that's good. Okay. Yeah.
And also, the reality is these fragrances, because there's a lot of, oils in it that are natural. We use a lot of, it definitely is on everyone's skin. It performs differently. On clothes gonna smell, it performs differently. So I don't know like how it smells like on everyone. This is mostly my personal experience with the fragrance. But that was the point. That was really how we started, building this fragrance and getting it to this point that where it is now.
Okay. All right. That's a bit, man. Yeah. All right. Well, hey, there you go, y'all. If you're looking for something during the summer, I'll be honest with you. And these are priced at a really affordable price, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention, you go on Max Aroma, they've always got discounts. They've got stuff on there, but go out there, check it out. If you see it at a good price for you, because we don't judge anybody's pockets, but if you see it at a good price for you, which I'm sure you will find, all right. Hey, gotta get this, man. This is definitely gonna be something to wear. This is beach party ready. This is what we say. I'm a little older now. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little more little aged, I guess. But this right here is Sunday Fun Day ready, man. You know what I'm saying?
This is pina colada on the beach, man. You know, it's just
tropical vibe. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sunday. What was it? There's a place down here that we typically go to watch the football game, watch the Cowboys get punished. Unfortunately, you know what I mean? And it's outdoors, so you know you go out there, you got drinks, you got a bunch of people around. This right here will turn heads for sure. Mm-hmm. Now, unlike the other one, this does project. All right.
Yeah.
Now, is it a beast mode? No, but does it screen? Does it yell off skin? Yes.
Yes.
This right here is going to get someone's attention. All right. Siage is definitely a monster. All right. But this right here, hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. All right. Old girl that's sitting next to you, she gonna turn around and see who is that smelling.
Yeah. Yeah.
This right here is gonna grab some attention from a lot of people. Hell, don't be surprised if some dudes come over and say, "Man, what you wearing?" You know, hey, it's how it is nowadays.
That's
you
right.
know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yeah, man.
But Game of Joy, y'all, definitely a summer banger. All right, man, and it's light, y'all. It's not heavy. It's very aromatic, y'all. Game of Joy, y'all. Game of Joy. Just go get your nose on it. All right.
For sure.
All right, man. We'll do one more before we cut out, and I have a few more questions for you. All right.